Hey guys, welcome to my live video. I literally am just getting home. I apologize for the late start. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Wrap-A-Loc tool. This is my second time utilizing this tool. If you follow me on my Instagram, you will know that I recently tried this tool for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. It gave me a lot of volume. As you see, my hair, even though it is quite dense, I had more volume in the past when I first started locking my hair. And as the time has gone by, the volume has kind of went down. And to give more of a voluminous look, I like to either do my little braid outs, and I tried the Wrap-A-Loc tool for the first time, and it gave me very pretty curls. So I figured, hey, I'll go live and show you how I applied this tool in my hair. I initially bought 3 packs because I thought that's how much I would need. I don't think you need 3 packs to achieve the look that I achieved. I used 2, and 2 seems to be good enough. Coco. Yeah, have my dog over here. He's messing with my hat. This hat, just a side note, this hat, it has been a lifesaver for me. If, me personally, I don't wear my hair out all the time, especially in the winter time. And I live in New York, so the temperature is changing, and it's springtime now. But in the winter, this is what I had in my on my head always. It's called Grace Ellery. Very great. They have a satin inside, and it keeps the moisture in. I loved it for my hair, and I feel like it really works well. Now, to the point. I'm using the Wrap-A-Loc tool, and I'm using the size medium. They have 3 sizes. They have the small, they have the medium, and they have the large. And excuse the whole realness, I'm literally coming from school and yeah, giving you all this goodness. While I do install this in my hair, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, go ahead and ask them. Your hair is so pretty, OMG. Thank you so much, Whitney. Oh, Whitley? Thank you so much, Whitley. Yeah, this is my hair. As you can see, I've had a lot. As you see, like my hair has grown quite a bit. My hair has grown quite a bit. I'm really, I'm really shocked at how long it's gotten over the years. As you can see, it's gearing towards, like, I want to say mid back. I don't know. You guys see? Let me take this off a little bit. Excuse me. But ooh, not a strip show. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, just to give you a little bit of a good visual, but yeah, towards my mid back. And I've been locked for about for going on to 4 years now. So let's go ahead and do this. Coco, stop. This is the tool. Yeah, it really has grown. If you've been following me since the beginning, then you know, like, my hair has grown quite a bit. I started with length. My hair was about here when I started my Sisterlocks, like here. And now it's like, it's gotten really long. Not as long as I want it yet, but definitely it's getting there. So the Wrap-A-Loc tool. I really enjoy this tool because it gives me really nice spiral curls, and I really enjoyed it. When I did install the tool, I used about maybe, I'd say anywhere from about this amount of locks per tool. So let me count it for you guys. I kind of eyeballed it when I did it initially, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm using approximately 14 locks per tool. And I'm going to show you guys how I install the tool in my hair. So you start from the root, from the tip of the hair. You take the tool like this. I place the tool just a little bit over maybe like a little bit of an inch before the tip of the hair, and I go ahead and wrap to secure. I wrap it to secure it, and my hair is not completely even, so they're gonna be hairs that kind of like stragglers. So then I just twist it like so, and I just keep twisting as you go. Keep twisting up, and you see the hair is going towards this way, and you keep twisting all the way up to the root of the hair. Now, why I like this over pipe cleaners. See the pipe cleaners, I feel like they have those fuzzies. I don't know if you guys are familiar with pipe cleaners, but this is another way that you can get the same curls without having to buy this. Now, the reason why I prefer this over the pipe cleaners is that this one is more stationary. When you bend it this way, you bend it to the back, like it stays. There's more of a grip to it. I feel there's more firmness. And then when you can bend this one, you bend it and it stays. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but it stays really, really secured. Like it's not going anywhere. I'm gonna do one more for you guys. I'm sorry, I never use pipe cleaners. I actually have pipe cleaners at home. Yeah, pipe cleaners do snag. This one does not snag. This does not snag like pipe cleaners. That's why I kind of prefer it. Somebody said I have medium thick locks. I could probably only wrap one lock around it. Actually, maybe not. I don't think so, because if you have medium thick locks, I've seen people like on their Instagram that have traditional locks that use it, and they get the same results. If not, I think it can go for both traditional and Sisterlocks. I got the medium. This is the medium length. I think I should have ended up getting the large, but I feel like the medium works just fine, honestly. The medium works just as good. I think the long would be too long for me right now at the length of my hair. You can go by the back of the packaging. It says that if you're up to 6 inches, you should get the small. If your hair is 7 to 12 inches, you should get the medium. And if it's 13 to 20 inches, you should get the large. Now, I don't know how long my hair is in inches wise. It kind of varies. So it really depends. Whitley said, I'm researching. I'm in the researching stage right now, but I'm pretty convinced that I'm guessing she want Sisterlocks. Oh, thank you. Yeah, honestly, I am a very, I'm not saying I'm the busiest person, but I'm very, very busy. I'm very active between work and school. When I was loose natural, I guess I'll talk while I do my hair. When I was loose natural, which I was for 5 years prior to me getting Sisterlocks, I did my own hair. I conditioned it, washed it. I did my own my braids. I did crochet. Every styling that I did to my hair, I did it by myself. And it became very kind of tedious when you're going to school, working full time, to maintain, just to maintain. I don't know who out there listening is going through the loose natural stage, or is on that stage right now, but it takes a lot of time. It's time consuming. There were days that I would specifically dedicate to retightening my hair. Like I would dedicate a whole day to wash, to condition, deep condition, detangle, style. It was a lot. And I'm not saying that, because it was doable. I did it for 5 years. But as my hair got longer, and it grew so much. My hair grew so much after I went natural. As it got longer, it became more tasking. And I really just got to the point in which I decided that it was either I was going to lock my hair or I was going to cut it. And I decided to lock it. And while in the research of learning about locks and wanting something a little bit different, and I stumbled onto Sisterlocks, and I personally just prefer, and I don't know, I love it. I really do love the style. I love the versatility. It does. Tonight I washed. So wash night for me, I'm loose natural, and I can agree with that. It would be nice to have someone to do my hair every once in a while for a change. I know. I actually personally made the decision not to go to salons anymore after I went loose natural, and I've had a really bad experience because I was natural for I think a year and a half or so. I went to get my hair braided, and the lady literally took out a chunk of my hair, like right here, took a chunk of my hair out. And you know how you're supposed to brush from tip to all the way to root? She went root to, and mind you, I had nicely detangled my hair. Had it all nice and ready and prepped for this lady. And she literally went from root to tip, and I had to do a second big chop. And after that, I was like, I'm not going to anybody ever again. I was like, I'm going to manage my hair myself. I'm going to get everything I need to do, and I'm going to figure this junk out independently. And I did that for the years to come, and my hair grew, my hair flourished. Even after doing the second big chop, my hair, when I initially got, before I cut it, because I don't know if I told you guys or you guys saw my videos, before I got Sisterlocks, I actually trimmed my hair down for cost reasons. Sisterlocks installation is not cheap. I'll tell you that. It's not cheap. So my hair was about anywhere from 17. Some places were 17 inches. Some were 18 inches. I ended up cutting my hair to about, from that length to about 8 inches. So I cut maybe like a good 10 inches out of my hair, like a good 9-10 inches out of my hair because of cost. Now, if I hadn't cut that, my hair would be hanging, flowing. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I cut it for cost reasons, and I don't regret doing so. I think, you gotta do what you gotta do, and whatever whatever you're able to afford then it is what it is. Now, I'm just showing you this for demonstration reasons. But I'm actually gonna, after I'm done with this live video, I'm actually going to try and actually do my full head. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back maybe on, I want to say Friday. I'll come back on the channel and do another live video and show you, and do a takedown video, so you guys see the results after the full installation and everything. Now, Nicole said, I researched for the past 2 years. I've been natural for like 10 plus years. Wow, girl, yes, 10 plus years natural. And my hair is like 15 inches. I'm very over being loose natural, and I love the look of Sisterlocks. I love the look as well. Like, let me tell you guys a story. When I was thinking about getting Sisterlocks, I was just like, when I was thinking about locking my hair, I was like, there has to be, me thinking I'm innovative, me thinking I'm coming up with something like mind-blowing, not knowing it already exists. I'm like, there has to be a way for me to like, get, do braids and like keep braiding it. I'm like, there gotta be a way I can just keep braiding and braiding and braiding my hair, right? And not thinking that Sisterlocks already exists. So I kept Googling like braiding hair, maintaining the braids, letting it grow and stuff like that. And then I was like, oh, okay, Sisterlocks. Oh, not a bad idea. I came up with it first though, but just playing. Yeah, so I say go for it. Like, I know, like, a friend of mine was telling me about somebody that she knows that constantly does box braids and box braids and box braids. Like, she does nothing but box braids. Like, this is the ultimate box braid. Like, so if you if that's all you do with your hair, like, anyways, might as well just invest that money in your own natural hair and just let it grow out. I mean, I'm never gonna lie. Sometimes I look at the girls with the lace, with with the edges laid and the edges just looking like laid, and I'm like, ooh, gets me a little like, damn, maybe. But then, like, I get over it because I know that they gotta deal with a mess with the glue, and that, like, I don't want those struggles. I don't want those struggles. So I'm gonna let that rock. I'm gonna let them enjoy their lace fronts, and I'm gonna just keep this. How long has your hair? How long has your hair ever gotten? My natural hair, my loose natural. I think the longest that I know of it to have gotten is 18 inches, 17 to 18 inches. And the funny thing is, while it was that length, I didn't even enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Like, my hair was always tied up, braided up. It was always put away because God knows you try and keep your, 4B, 4C hair rocking, going, thriving just out and about. You're going to deal with a lot of tangles. So I wasn't about that life. I just kept it tucked away. I always had it braided. I always had it twisted. I always had it. And occasionally I'll have it out and such. But yeah, actually, I was so shocked when she blew my hair out. The day I did my installation, the person who did my hair blew my hair out, and like, I was just shocked to see how long my hair had gotten. I was shocked. I didn't wear it out, and at that point, I had not applied heat in my hair for like about 5 years. I didn't put heat in my hair. I didn't straighten my hair. I didn't blow it out. So that was the first time I was really seeing like the true length of my hair, and I was shocked. I mean, I kind of like thought twice about it. I'm like, wait, maybe I should just rock my hair like this for a second before I decide to install these Sisterlocks. But then again, I was just like, you know what? Let me just, I see the money. Might as well just put this in. Let's see. So looking forward to Wrap-A-Loc tutorial because I just did a braid out with my Sisterlocks right now. I love braid outs. Braid outs are really all I do. I don't think I've ever tried anything else. I tried pipe cleaner once, and that was about it. This is the first time I'm trying something new. Oh no, I lied. I did the what do you call those things? The perm rods. I did a perm rod when I first went natural, and I love that too. That came out really, really nice. I did that for my graduation. It came out nice, but I really like the results of the Wrap-A-Loc. For those that just joined me, this is how you would install it. I already did one, and I'm going to show you how you do another one. But as I do it, I'm going to try and continue to, I don't know if anybody's asking any questions. LOL, same Abby and year. I'm a serial protective styler since child. I know, girl. So was I. So was I. And my loose natural hair is so difficult for me. Kate said my hair is naturally straight, and just about whatever I do to it, it just goes with the flow. Girl, all power to you. I wish my hair was like that, but my hair sure was not. It sure was not naturally straight. It was kinky. It was kinky, and I loved it. And I wish I could wear it out more, but it was a lot of work just maintaining it. How many inches were you when you did your install? I was initially 17 to 18 inches long. I cut my hair down to about 8 inches prior to my installation for cost reasons. Do twist outs work with Sisterlocks? Yes, it does. I've seen people do twists. I've seen people do braids. It all looks beautiful. It all gives you different types of curls. I've actually seen people do like a zigzag. I forgot how she did it. But like, I forgot how she did it, but it's like using pipe cleaners. I saw a tutorial, somebody will fold it in half like this, right? Do something like this, you put it in the middle like this, and then you do a zigzag motion. Like I've seen people do zigzag motions. Like you do it this way. How does she do it? This way? Oh man, I have to look it over. I feel like oh yeah, you keep it open. You keep it slightly open, right? So, and then you go and you loop it. So it's like you go in and then you go out like this and then you loop it. I don't know if I'm showing you guys well, but, and then you go inside and then you loop it. I did that once too and it came out so beautiful. So you go inside the two and then you bring it to this side. And then you do the same thing. You go inside and then you bring it to this side. And it creates kind of like a zigzag kind of, you see, it's kind of like a braiding style kind of thing. And it comes out really, really pretty. It comes out looking like zigzags. And that's another thing that I actually saw that I thought was really cool. I tried it once and it looked amazing. But with that one, I used pipe cleaners because they come really long. And then by the time you half them, they're still pretty long. So you can just zigzag. You can just go through the zigzag motion through the length of the hair. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not answering your questions as quickly as it's coming in. It says, how many inches did you not answer that? Do braid outs, blah, blah, blah. I know you can really do anything with Sisterlocks. I've seen people straighten their Sisterlocks. I know somebody asked me recently, was like, oh, have you ever tried straightening your Sisterlocks? I personally, while I was loose natural, I didn't straighten my hair. I didn't straighten it. I didn't blow it out. I only blew it out that one time before I did my installation, just for me to get like a cut. And that's the only time. I've never straightened my Sisterlocks. I would not straighten my Sisterlocks. I really don't care to see what my hair would look like. As Sisterlocks straightened, to me, it really is. Hey, bro, what up? That's my little brother. Oh, they're so damn supportive. Hey, what up? Did you use any product in your hair before the Wrap-A-Loc? Yes, I did. And guys, I'm sorry. I know this is very not professional, but I'm gonna run to my bathroom real quick so you guys can just enjoy the call real quickly. And I'm gonna quickly grab what I used. I'm sorry, my bad. Whew. Now, did y'all miss me? So this is what I used when I installed my the Wrap-A-Loc. The first thing you want your hair to be slightly damp. The first time I did it right after a wash. And as you can see, recently I just got my hair retightened. I got my hair retightened on Sunday. And it's still very, very much neat. My favorite part is retightening my hair because it feels great when they just get everything. I know, girl, that was quick. Yeah, sorry about that. So I use Allocate Naturals, the lemongrass leave-in conditioner. This is the only thing I use in my hair besides water. My hair was already slightly damp. I put this all in my hair, and then I just used the tool. But the thing is, when I did this the first time around, I kept it in for a couple of days. I think I kept it in for like 4 days. Not because I felt like I needed it to be in that long, but just because of the fact that my schedule. I was just like, you know what? I'll take it out tomorrow. But so I think overnight is fine. Personally, I think you can just do it one night. You do it overnight and take it out the next day. I think you still get the same results. Or if you want it to be a little, you want to just to secure that it stays longer, you maybe keep it in for like a day or two. And depending on how you wrap it, right, you can make it look decent, I think. I think you can make it look not so crazy, because you can kind of see it in your hair a little bit. But if you wrap it a certain way, I feel like you can get away wearing it like in this, like regular, like in life, without looking crazy. What I do is I would probably, let me see, if I do it this way and I wrap it this way, boom, 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 all the way up, and then, okay, so you may want to do it in like the inverse way that I showed you initially. If you're trying to hide it, I would say like start it up from here, like loop up, and instead of looping under, loop like over like this. I'm doing it rough, guys. I'm not doing it like the real way, just for demonstration purpose. Like loop it up like this. And actually, no, I messed up. Sorry, guys. You would loop it the other way. You would loop it under instead of over. So wrap it and then loop it under this way, like this. Okay? And then like keep it so that this is in the back, right? So that you see, so that it's not seen. Like, obviously I'm doing this kind of rough, but so that it's in the back of your hair and not the front. So that, you know, if you want to wear it like pin curls a little bit, it's not as noticeable. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I try to do it initially, so that it's not so obvious. How long did it take you to start using product after installation? I waited a year. I didn't start using leave-ins and oils. Well, I started using a little bit of oils towards like the ending of the first year. I started using a little oil, but my loctician did not advise me to use oils at the beginning of my hair. I experienced a lot of itchy scalp at the beginning. I experienced a lot of drying of the scalp because my hair is just naturally just dry, and it requires a lot of oils and moisture and water. So that's definitely was something that I did not like at the beginning of the installation of the journey. There was a lot of itchy scalp I had to deal with, a lot of dryness, but that's the only way your hair's gonna lock. And if you notice, the ends of my hair are still very much loose. I've had people ask me like, "Oh, how long does it take your hair to lock, to fully lock?" Like, I know people that's like been locked for 3 years and their ends are completely locked. But as you can see, mine has just not done that. I think it depends on the texture of your hair. Like, I always like say, "Oh, I have 4Z hair," but I guess my hair was more of like a 4B ish. I had some parts that was like the back that were more looser in curls. So my hair just didn't lock. It didn't lock on the tip. I guess everybody's hair is different. I was really obsessed about it locking when I first started because I'm just like, it's supposed to lock, but I'm kind of over that point now because I feel like it's just gonna do what it's gonna do, and I like my hair just how it is. I think there's no, I know, yeah, 4Z, like Z as in Z. I'm Nigerian. Z as in Z, like it was crazy. It was, but I loved it. I mean, I loved it because I mean it's yours, and by the time you do your little cute braid outs, you know, you were looking nice. Um, how long did it take you? Yeah, my hair to lock. It took my hair like, it's still locking, I think. Um, like, I don't experience slippage anymore just because like the base of my hair is pretty much everything is locked except for the tips of my hair. As you can see, a good amount of it is still not locked. I don't know if you guys can see that, but as you see the frizzies, a good amount of it is still not locked. And I'm not really that pressed for it to lock. It's really what it is, whatever, you know, I let it do what it does as long as it keeps growing in length. You know what I mean? I'm fine. I really don't mind. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions? Anything? Yes, I have. I've lost a total of 2 locks within my journey. I've been locked for 4 years, and I've lost a total of 2 locks. 2 locks in which has been restarted. I'm going to show you one of the ones that came out in the back. I don't know exactly why it came out. Like, I can't say, oh, this is what happened. But, you know, I think ways for you to prevent the loss of your locks is regular maintenance, like making sure that you're retightening on a regular schedule, making sure you're not going too long between your schedules. Like if you don't want to go like 10 weeks without retightening your hair, I'm having difficulty finding it. But you can see it's obvious. It's shorter than the rest. My loctician at the time she had restarted the lock, and is that it? Yep, found it. This is it. I'm gonna grab one that's next to it so you guys can see the length discrepancy. So this is it. This is how long my regular hair is, length is, and this is the one that I lost. So you can really see that, like, where my hair started. Like my hair wasn't that long when I started. I've had a lot of growth since since I started my Sisterlocks journey. Like it's grown quite a bit. Have you had any issues with locks at your hairline? Have you had issues with locks staying in at I've had issues with locks staying in my hairline. You get a lot of slippage on your hairline because just naturally that's where like water touches a lot. Like generally water, like you wash your face, especially as females, we wash our face every night and every morning. So water tends to get there. And the soap particles cleansers that we use tend to get there on a regular basis. So it's more prone to slippage. So that's why you would experience more slippage within the perimeter of your hair. Now, as far as issues with hairline, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna take this out, guys, just for demonstration's sake. And before I close out, I know because the whole purpose of this video, of this live video, is to show you about the lock loops, and also I'm gonna do a mini review, just for the people that missed it at the beginning, of how I feel about the lock loop tool, and I'm going to do another demonstration before I leave out. So as far as my hairline, this is my hairline. Like as far as what I've noticed about my hairline has stayed the same. Like my hairline did not change. My hairline did not change from when I was loose natural to now. One of the things that I think I've noticed people that experience, and I'm not talking about people with Sisterlocks, I'm talking about people with locks in general. It's a lot of tension styles. The people that experience traction alopecia at the perimeter of their hair is they apply a lot of tension on their hair, and it's constant and repeated tension. Now, if you think you keep pulling the rubber band, if you keep pulling and pulling and pulling and pull long enough, it's gonna break. It's gonna snap. You ain't gonna have nothing there anymore. I would recommend being very conscious about the styling of the perimeter about the perimeter of your hair. Make sure that you're not having things that are pulling on your hair. That's the same thing. That's the same issue with box braids, with braidings. That's why a lot of females that use those styles experience a lot of breakage towards in the perimeter of their hair. You want to make sure that you have low tension styles on your hair, and and you shouldn't have any issues. There's a lot of different remedies you can use if you are experiencing, or you've Coco, what are you eating? Sorry, my dog is over here chewing on something. Look, I can't with him. He'll just chew anything. If you are experiencing hair loss, and you may want to try a couple of things. I've heard great things about emu oil. I've heard great things about castor oil. These are oils that help stimulate hair growth, and it helps. It can help with regrowing the whatever you're experiencing hair loss. I also have heard, and you may want to do more research into this, but I was recently at my retightening, and I had a older lady that she was telling me about how she used a dermal roller and emu oil, and she utilized this to stimulate growth on her edges. She indicated that she had lost all her edges and it grew back because she used a dermal roller. It's like this roller that has tiny, tiny needles. And it sounds kind of crazy, but this is what she said. First of all, before you try anything, I would recommend you to do your research. If you have tractional alopecia and you have a dermatologist, you may want to speak to that dermatologist to see if these options are something for you. Some people, I've heard people like having it so bad that they need hair transplant at the front of their hair. I mean, you're gonna invest in what you feel like is worth it. So the best remedy, the best, solution is prevention. Don't always have it packed back. Don't always have it tight back. Don't always, just let it rock. Let it rock. Just leave it alone. I really don't do much. Honestly, I don't manipulate my hair a lot. I don't. This was me the whole winter. Now that it's summertime, I want my hair to be out. I really, really love the curls I got with the lock loops, with the Wrap-A-Loc loops. I'm sorry, with the Wrap-A-Loc. I keep calling it loops. With the Wrap-A-Loc, I really like the curls I got with that. So that's what I'll be doing for the duration of the summer. I'm gonna be doing curls after curls after curls. I'm gonna, do between braid outs because I love the crinks of the braid outs too. It gives you length, it gives you volume, but I really also like the Wrap-A-Loc tool. Yeah, anybody have any other questions? I am like 30 minutes in right now, and I don't even know how that happened because I guess I'm a jabber. Say hi to my dog, Coco. He's been trying to, he's looking like Mr. It right now. He needs a haircut, but okay, yeah. Okay, Coco. That's enough shine. If you have any other questions, please, this is the time. If you have any inquiries about having Sisterlocks, any concerns, I think honestly, in all my honest opinions, I think Sisterlock is a great style. I think it's a great hair option for people that may have a busy lifestyle, may not have necessarily the time to be doing the braid outs, and may not have the time to be spending a whole day detangling their hair and the whole nine. This is a great option. A lot of ladies that I meet at the hair when I go to get my hair retightened are career ladies, people that are deep in their careers, like doctors, and entrepreneurs, different a variety. It's amazing. Like a lot of beautiful Black women just thriving in their careers, and it's really inspirational when you meet all these people that are doing all these great things, and the one thing that unifies them is their, what they have on their head, which is Sisterlocks. I think it's very beautiful. I wish there was more like community-based activities to kind of bring all these ladies together, because if it did, it would be a freaking powerhouse of really strong Black women. I think it's really a beautiful thing. If anybody has any other questions, please let me know now, because I'm gonna wrap it up with my final thoughts on the Wrap-A-Loc tool, since this is really a Wrap-A-Loc tool review video / stream / all the above. This is the box. The shipping was decent. It wasn't. I think it was average. I don't remember waiting long before I got it. I think that the shipping was decent. Like the packaging is good. It comes in a pack like this. Each pack has 20. When you pull it out, it looks like this. I have the medium size one. It's tied in the back with this. As you see, it has instructions, step-by-step instructions on how to apply it on the on this on this paper right here. I didn't read it, honestly. Actually, I did. Let me not lie. I did glance through it, but not in depth. I didn't really read it to like step by step. I kind of just glanced through it, was like, oh, I got this. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think it's to me, it's really a no-brainer. Just, just put it, tack it at the tip of your hair and just loop it up. Simple as that. And you get beautiful results. So I personally would recommend these. I like it better than the pipe cleaners because it doesn't snag your hair. It's really, really more sturdy and more firm, not as flimsy as the pipe cleaners, and it doesn't have the fuzz balls. I don't know if you guys have ever used pipe cleaners, but it doesn't have the fuzzies like the pipe cleaners. This is like a plastic material, and it's very flexy, very bendy. You can do I like it personally. I think it's really a good tool. As far as price, geez. Obviously, I'm not well prepared for this. I don't even know it offhand. I don't remember it being cheap though. Like I don't remember it being like me thinking like, oh, this is really cheap. Like I remember like maybe it was like a good amount, like a good, not like expensive, but like not like I'm trying to look it up on my phone right now. Not expensive, but not like passingly like cheap. I'm gonna look it up right now because I don't want to give you the wrong figure. I don't want to give you the wrong price, and you guys are like, girl, you told me it was only $5. It's not $5. I can tell you that. Sure, it's not $5. Okay, so let's look at it. The small tool is $21. Ooh, girl, it sure ain't cheap. It's sure not cheap. I obviously I bought this a long time ago. But damn. Sorry. So yeah, so they're fairly expensive. They're fairly expensive. But they do have a bundle deal. I see they have 80 medium bulk for $80. Ooh, girl. They're not cheap, as you can hear. Obviously, I didn't remember how much they are. Damn, I paid that much? Hot damn. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a little bit of a drawback. I mean, depending how your bank is looking, how your pockets are looking, this may be, pretty decent. But if you buy, I say you only need, honestly, with my full head, I was able to get away with two packs. Personally, I was able to get away with 2 packs. So if 1 pack is $21.50, 1 pack is $21.50. So 2 packs would be $43. So yeah, so they're not expensive. I bought 3, so they were $64.60. Damn, I guess I paid a little bit penny. So I guess a better alternative would be the pipe cleaners. Obviously, pipe cleaners are like $1 and change. You could get it at a local like craft store. At in New York they have it in Joann's. Yeah, so they're not cheap. Okay, somebody asked, sorry if you already answered this, but what was your thoughts on micro locks? I live in an area where Sisterlock Consultants isn't close by, so I'm thinking of an alternative. Micro locks are just as beautiful. I think how I feel about micro locks or braid locks or alternatives to Sisterlocks, I feel like you can achieve the look with micro locks or with braid locks. I've seen YouTube videos of people starting their own locks by tiny braids. The thing that makes Sisterlocks special, or made really I feel like kind of capitalized on it as a brand, I'll say like a brand, is the fact that it was very specific about the number of locks on your head and the grid. It's very big on having very clean grids so that you can part your hair, anywhere and have clean, nice grids. But can you achieve that with braid locks? Yeah. Can you achieve that with it, like, you can achieve that. It's not necessarily that you have to go to a Sisterlock consultant. But if you're doing Sisterlocks and you just want that security that, the person doing my hair is somebody that's certified, somebody that knows what they're doing, etc. It benefits you to go to a Sisterlock consultant. Can you achieve the same look with micro locks? You can. As long as the locks are small enough, you can do that. And there are people who do maintain their own hair. I have taken the retaining course, so I am familiar with what it like the with how to retain your hair yourself. And do I think you necessarily need the course? That is it's a kind of iffy, it's a kind of a, I don't want to say no, and I don't want to say yes. The reason why I don't want to say no is the fact that it benefits somebody who feel like they really don't know what they're doing. It benefits somebody who's not familiar, who's not really into cosmetology, who's never been really in their hair, who really doesn't know how to navigate and really need that structure. Not for somebody who, like, I knew how to do braids. I've always had my hand in my hair. I've always did hair for other people. So I was very familiar with I wasn't afraid to get in my hair. I wasn't afraid to really get in my hair. So for somebody who may be afraid and don't want to mess up, I'd say just go ahead and take the course. The course is not cheap. It's kind of expensive, but can you manage without the course? You can. I'm sorry, but you can manage without the course. It's just that if you run the risk of, if you go by YouTube videos, you run the risk of maybe not doing it right, messing up. Even if you take the retaining course too, you run the risk of messing up. You can't see the nape of your back. You can't see your back. You can pull all the mirrors, but you're not going to see it as clear as somebody that's on top of your head, which is one of the reasons why I personally just don't retain my hair myself. I still go to a consultant. You can maintain yourself, but I don't right now. I hope that answers your questions. If you don't have access, go ahead and find somebody who does braid locks, or somebody who can give you the aesthetics, the style, because the locks are pretty small, as you can see. They're pretty small. And it's getting late, guys. I know it's about to be 11 o'clock, so I just want to wrap it up. It's quite small, but you can definitely just braid your hair up into small bits like this and continue to maintain. Okay, so if you want this style, you can attain it. You don't have to. Sisterlocks are expensive. I like it for the regulation purposes, that you have a website that you can access, that people who are certified, that took the class, that are not just going to put whatever in your head. You know what I mean? If you're going to invest your money, you want to invest it wisely. You want to invest it and get what you're paying for. So that's the benefit of Sisterlocks, opposed to you going to any regular lock or just any regular persons and say, hey, this is what I want. You're not guaranteed that you're going to get exactly what you're looking for. But if you have somebody who's certified, there's a little bit more of a security there. I hope that answers your question. So I'm going to wrap it up because it's getting late and I got to get some sleep for work tomorrow. And I know you guys probably need to go to bed as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this style of posting, please give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to go on this platform more because obviously I'm not posting, I'm not, uploading as consistently as I would like. The space that I am in my life right now just does not permit that as often as I would like. And this for me is just a great way for me to really get on and interact with you guys. I love the community. I love the Sisterlock community. I speak to and get I get a lot of amazing women get in contact with me on a regular basis, inquiring about the style, how to get it, what to do, etc. And I think it's just I'm always not definitely don't turn anybody away. I'm always open to questions. If you have any other questions, hit me up on my Instagram. It is my first and last name. You can find me on Instagram and DM me. for, you know, if you have questions about Sisterlocks, I'm always responsive. It may take me a couple of days. Sometimes it may take me a couple of hours. Sometimes I'm gonna reply right away. It really depends. But I definitely make an effort. I make it a point to reply, because when I was getting Sisterlocks, I was stalking every girl that has Sisterlocks. I was stalking them on their Instagram, on their YouTube page. I was asking questions, and I was just sitting there waiting, like, okay, so is this person gonna reply? Is this person gonna get back to me? Like, is anybody gonna say something or not? Like, I felt like it wasn't people weren't as responsive. And I really just had to just go in, like, kind of a little, like, I watched videos and I was educated, but just that interpersonal connection with somebody who's dealing with, who has it, who's kind of experienced certain things, that can really advise you about how to move forth. So I'm definitely always open. Hit me up if you have questions. Follow me on my page. If you're not following me yet, like, what you waiting for? Like, follow me on my Instagram. Follow me on subscribe to this channel for more live videos. I think I'm gonna be going live until I can get a good balance of time that I can record and edit. And mind you, ladies, I bought camera, I bought lights, I bought a software, and I'm not even consistent. It's not even okay. So pray for me. You know what I mean? So God can encourage me and, help give me the time to really, really make this a thing, because I really love the community this is. You guys are amazing. You guys are very, very much loving. I love the community. Everybody's always very sweet. And thank you. It's almost an hour now, and I'm going to call this a night. I will be going live again I want to say this Friday. Yes, this Friday. I'm going to go live again this Friday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the full Wrap-A-Loc tool installed tonight, because that's what I'm going to be doing after I get off. I'm going to be spending the next hour. For anybody that wonder how long it took me, the first time around, it took me about an hour to put the whole thing in my head. So I'm going to spend the next hour before 12 o'clock to put this in my head. And on Friday, I will be back. I'm going to post it on my Instagram. It's going to be a full takedown video, and we're going to chit chat as I take the locks down. Please come with more questions. Tell your friends about it. Tell people about it. Let's make this a thing. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And you guys are so, did I say awesome already? I did. All right. Have a good one, guys. Good night. Bye.